Oh, I'm sorry, man. That is fucking funny as fuck. That was nowhere near him. I'm gonna have to get the theatre mode up after this. I must have bounced, man. Bon Jovi to you, my dingly dinglies. It is time for another positioning video in Blackout. Yes, we have had positioning before, but it is one of the most important skills in Blackout, maybe apart from aiming. So let's get right into the video. So we've landed on Nuketown Island, which is a bit off the beaten path, and I can hear some footsteps underground. Now, I wouldn't advise you land underground or even go underground in Nuketown if other people are here, because it's so dark down there and people can like camp in corners and they're going to get you. But I've got the dead silence, so I feel like I'm going to get the drop on this guy. I know he's on the left, I can hear the footsteps, so I run through, see him there, and got him down. So after I picked up that kill, I went back above ground because I know there's some more people here. I had a look at the sign earlier, and I did hear a footstep. I know he's somewhere around that building, so I'm just trying to keep a good position on the roof here so I can just duck behind if I get shot at. And I feel like this is a good time to push down. So I jump in through the window and I just pause for a second just to see if I can hear the footsteps. And then he runs straight through the window and I'm able to kill him as well. I don't go straight for the bag because I know there's one other person here somewhere from the number on the sign. So I'm just being really cautious that that gunfire is going to attract him. Have a quick check around, and if I can't hear any footsteps and I can't see anyone, then it's usually okay to go for the bag. So the zone's pushing out, but I know there's still one guy around, and I'm pretty sure I hear his footsteps underground. So my thinking is, oh, he's just going to come out of the ladder here that comes out of the ground, so I was just going to wait here for a quick second, wait for him to come out and easily pop him. But nothing comes of it, so we just end up getting in the car and driving away, because you don't really want to get stuck in the zone fighting someone else. So I've got into the zone now with the car. There's two people on my sensor dart, so I know that that's going on. The reason I didn't park it at the edge of the zone is this is a common mistake that people make. You don't want to park the car at the edge of the zone, because loads of people are going to be rotating in, particularly if it's like a zone that's pitched to one side of the map. So you want to, if you're in your car, drive a bit further in at least. So I'm getting shot at here, and I think just because there's so many people around, it makes little sense to me just to run outside and try and chase people, because I might kill one, and then the other one's just going to shoot me in the back. So what I'm doing is just sort of surveying the scene, seeing what's going on, where everyone is, and just chilling really. So I've got my single mesh mine placed at the bottom of the stairs, which is quite nice actually, because they're quite hard to spot and people just run straight over them. So yeah, I'm just waiting, trying to hear out footsteps. I can hear cars and all sorts, and then he comes around. I can just shoot him one bullet because a single mesh mine does 149 damage. So I just stick another mesh mine down on the bag there in case anyone comes to loot it. That'd be a nasty surprise for them. There's still so much stuff going on that it's not really safe to run outside because you're just going to get shot from multiple angles. So I'm just trying to maybe wait for it to die down or see if I can pinpoint someone with their footsteps. So yeah, just basically sounding it out at the moment. This is where having a good headset will come in very handy, so I can hear the footsteps on my right, and I'm just waiting for a good moment to line up a good few shots. I do hit him with 7 or 8 shots, which is quite good, but he's got a trauma kit, which means I'll not be able to kill him with that many shots. I go to give chase, but then I lose him, and there's no point chasing someone at this point because they've already healed, and they could easily be hiding in a corner somewhere. You run around the corner and they shoot you in the back, and that's not really very fun. So from here I'm just checking my back, looking around. He's got quite a good position up on the house, but the zone's going to push him in, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm just seeing if I can get a few shots on him, but I'm not able to. Checking my sides at all times. And then I think I see him jump off there, so I move around, going underneath here to get as much cover as I can from other players. I hear them grapple over, and then I run up onto the bridge. Now this is an example of a bad decision for me, because I'm trying to shoot him with a demon from this far away, so I change weapons. And then I try a frag and also mess that up. But you can see how my positioning is actually got me out of jail there, because that decision might have cost me somewhere else, but because I'm behind those beams, it's okay. So I'm trying to chase him down. I assume he's going to go around there, but he doesn't. He grapples up. And luckily for me, he's facing completely the wrong way, and I'm able to kill him with a few bullets there. So the zone's pushing me over towards Ghost Town, but I hear a guy, here's footsteps up on the roof next to me. So I have the demon out in case he tries to jump on top of me, get your SMG close. So at this point, again, I've got the wrong gun out really, so I'm not going to take that fight because I'll lose it. So I'm just moving back, listening for the footsteps, seeing what he's doing. I can hear he's still up there, so I get my AR out. Just take quite a few good shots there. He's probably 1 or 2 shots away from dying. Now that I know the zone is moving, and there's a big open space, I'm going to grapple away. And as he runs out of the zone, he'll have no choice but to run straight into me. And he does right there. Easy. Such an easy kill there. And that's just positioning and using the grapple to put a bit of space between you there. He's got no cover. Easy kill. So when I play Blackout, I'm very cynical. I'm always thinking there's going to be some little dingus behind me, to the side of me, rotating late out of zone. So I'm always looking back and forth. So I turn around behind me, I see him there, up on the hill, up out in the open. This should be an easy kill. That arm drag back, that is scary because he could have a frag in his hand. So you've always, as soon as you see that hand drag back, you've got to move. And if you want to know a bit more about frags, I've got a video linked in the description. Tells you all about how to use frags and how to counter them.
Here, Jonas, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to give it a like. And while you're at it, give it a subscribe!
Just like I was saying before, I'm very cynical when I play Blackout, so I'm always checking the perimeter, because I just know if I don't check it, he's going to be there and he's going to come and shoot me in the back. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be someone down there. Fire the scent star, and look, there he is. And if I had better accuracy, I could have easily punished him for that. Now the zone's about to move, so just chuck a nade to distract him, and I'm just looking for where might be the best position for me to hold up. I see he's pushing a bit, so I jump up on the rock, see if I can get a few shots on him, but he's actually moved out to the side. Again, I can't hit him very well here, it's not very good at accuracy from me. But this video is all about how to make up for your shortcomings. So if you've got good positioning, even if you don't hit every shot, you can still take people out. Yeah, so if I move up to this nice high rock here, that'll be a nice spot for me to be able to shoot him. And the only thing I've got to watch out for is not standing still, so I don't get sniped from my left. So he's over there, he's still not in zone. He's going to have to push around at some point, so I'm just waiting for him to move. Arm drag back means a frag, run away, quick slide away to avoid it. And there he goes, runs to the rock there. That's not in zone. So I'm just moving behind the rock again, making sure there's plenty of cover. Just looking out for him. I see he's going to push up to this rock in front of me, because that's the only rock that's in zone. So I'm going to move to the side, look out for him. And a good move here, jump up on top of the rock. People do not expect this, jump up on the rock, easily beat him there. Even though he had a trauma kit at level 3 and I didn't, I still managed to beat him. So I jumped up on that rock and it was a much harder position for him to shoot me from. And I don't go for the bag immediately because I know there's going to be people around. And I'm just looking side to side, up and down, just trying to check everywhere before I go for this bag, because I really want that level 3 and the sniper that he's got, but I also don't want to die. So I'm going to have a look at the bag now and just pick up everything I need. So now that I've got my sniper, I'm just looking around where might be the best place for me to go now that I've got the sniper. And usually it's probably the highest point, so I'm looking at that rock over there. I'm just trying to see if there's anyone up there, because, you know, if I was another player, that's probably where I'd be. That's the best position. Up high, plenty of cover, zone to your back, so you're less likely to get shot in the back. So I'm just looking around, just trying to see if there's anyone around there before moving up myself. Now in these desert zones or very open zones, sniper is excellent because it's only going to take you 2 or 3 shots to down someone. If they're running across the open, you've got a good chance of hitting them. So I'm still looking around. I'm still expecting there to be someone here. So I'm just playing quite cautiously, just making sure, checking all the corners. Look around, and then I'll just chuck my trophy system down there in case somebody tries to frag me. Trophy systems are so good, it catches people off guard all the time. Because as soon as they can't use their equipment, they sort of panic a bit. So still looking around now, bouncing around, just checking my back. Again, easily could be somebody prone at the edge of the zone there, just waiting to come up and shoot me in the back, so just always being vigilant. Car comes up there, he's got a trophy on. He thinks he's some sort of hot shot or something, jumps out of the car, but he gets absolutely shredded by the demon. Again, not going for the bag yet, waiting, because I know there's going to be other people, and they would have heard that. So I see a guy there, go for the snipe. But unfortunately missed. I think I'll give him a haircut with that one. Still looking around, still looking around. But at least I've gained some valuable information because I know that other guy over there does have a sniper. Another car pushes up on me. I missed the mesh mine like an idiot. jump over him, and then he keeps driving away. This is the worst kind of player in Blackout, man. People just drive around in cars. That frag, I thought that should have hit, but I guess it just missed off to the side a little bit. So I'm just being cautious, because usually they roll back around and try and run you over again. So now that the zone's settled again, I'm in a great position again, because all the open space is on the right and ahead. And I've got a nice bit of cover up here, so I'm in an actually excellent position for the next zone. So I'm just checking this bag. I know this other guy's got a sniper, so I had to be really quick. Go and grab some meds and a couple of frags. If I had level 2 armor, I would not have gone for the bag, because I knew I would have been killed. He headshot me there, but I knew I could tank one headshot with level 3, so that's why I still went for it. But if I had level 2 or level 1 armor, I would not have gone for that bag, because that is just an obvious kill for him. So again, just scouting. I thought he might have pushed after that hit, but he hasn't. And for some reason, someone's pushed over to that church, which is probably the worst position on the map. So I'm just looking out now. There's only 3 people left. And I think there's one on the left and one ahead, but it turned out that the one on the left had pushed the church. So they're fighting over there. Both out in the open. Terrible positioning. I've got great positioning up on this rock, and just an easy one tap to the body. Easy win. So even if you don't have the best positioning, the best mechanics, the best aim, good positioning is still going to win you games. And it's still going to get you a fair amount of kills. It's not going to get you huge kills. Like, I've only got 9, but that's still decent. But it's going to get you those wins. So those guys over by the church shooting out in the open, they have no idea what they're doing. That's terrible positioning. If I was the guy in the car, I probably would have driven around and tried to take me out or something, because I'm in the best position. I'm on the high ground, I've got huge rocks for cover, and it's hard to see where I'm going in and out of, whereas everyone else is in really obvious positions, places where I could shoot them easily out in the open. So hopefully this video will help you improve your positioning even further, and as I said, it's going to win you plenty of games. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I do also live stream over on Mixer and sometimes Twitch, so if you want to follow those, great, but no obligation to do so. Just thank you very much for stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next upload.